Okay, welcome back. And sorry, it has been a little bit. If you saw my last video, you will probably understand why. We are again at the Valley Thrifts in Ohio, my favorite thrift stores. I do see prices creeping up there as well, some. So this was a vintage Anye purse. I put it in the cart to look it up. Unfortunately, the straw variety of that purse, it does not sell well, so that does end up going back. The all leather ones sell better. Okay, you will see all of this Ray Dunn. So Ray Dunn is a very saturated market. There are some things that can sell well, and their highest sold item was actually a Gilmore Girls little set. So if you ever come across that. So as you can see, that purse was $18. A little steep for me. I don't even know if I'd pay that for a used purse for personal use, to be honest. Just looking at the hair items, because sometimes, like vintage hair combs and barrettes sometimes can sell. I don't spend a lot of time on the little tote bags. I just haven't found any that have really kind of been worth it. I mean, if I happen upon them at a yard sale or something, perhaps. So I'm trying to look at this item one-handed again. And I don't do very well. Oh, that was like a Garmin. That's something I should probably look up sometime. If those are worth anything. I do see them a lot more at yard sales. So that looks like a soap lot with some Aveda, which is a good brand. I do think I put that back. There was not enough good items to make it worth the price of the bag. Another Ray Dunn. Looking at the Santa, and I'm like, did I not look at that sunflower vase? Like, why did my brain I've actually sold glasses like that I had just picked up. Why did I must not have seen that sunflower vase. That's okay. I do pick this up, and that has already sold, I believe. There definitely was not much organization. Seems like everything is kind of all over the place. That looked old. So I do pick that up, and I set it in the cart to look up later, because that's kind of what I do, and that does end up going back on the shelf. So this is a vintage hairbrush. I do pick this up, and that brush sold for $20. So they had that for $6, and there's not enough there. And again, as I said, the market is quite saturated. I think some of the older ones, and then, you know, kind of the more unique Gilmore Girls, there's some that are like a camper that's 4th of July. That one sold for a pretty good price. This was a sealed Steve Martin comedy VHS. And I think there was a little vintage angel right back there that I missed as well. I'm trying to see if I can find a brand on this flatware. But it is hard to see, especially when I don't have the camera. It would not have zoomed in anyways. My phone, the iPhones, I don't know, their cameras are very weird when you try and zoom in because it's flipping between the different cameras or whatever. And you know, I'm always going to look at sort of the health and beauty items. That made me think of like a Mackenzie Childs. Of course it was not, but you always gotta check just in case. You never know, you might find one. This I was looking at more for personal use than reselling. That, depending on the price, I probably should have picked up those gag, because that's a great gag gift, you know, for those people you want to poke at for their age. I've mentioned it before, but you can see all of those packages they're like off-brand Depends or whatever. I'm telling you, if you ever know anyone in your life who needs them, go to the thrift stores first. Now, hopefully they're reasonably priced. I did not look at all the pricing, but I know those can be expensive in the store, so I imagine it has to be cheaper there. I do pick this guy up, a Santa. He sits on the shelf and his little legs dangle. Little southwestern vase. I do not believe that was marked, so that's why that went back. That one I was just looking to see if it had a year on it, that little like bendable Santa. Oh, there was a little tin shade. Depending on the price, that could have probably been worth it. Okay, so here's my cart. I spent $12.96. So I did pick up some other things. I got a vintage swim ring. I picked this up. That is honestly a loss. She's missing her wings. I showed you the brush already. The parrot. So I do get one bag. That bag down there is Health and Beauties, and I know it's like Contours RX or something like that. And it's, I think, eyebrow stuff. So I picked that up. I have actually already sold one of those. And then I picked up these plates. All right, so, you know, they're not always going to be out of the park. Yeah, this is definitely a realistic reseller channel. Anyways, I thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, have a great day. Until next time.